this works. I have to see if we can make it funny. Oh, ye, oh, 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 ye. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session today, guys. We're going to get after it. I want to go over a couple things real quick. I don't know if I'm going to make it through this entire live stream today, and I'll tell you why. Yesterday, for those of you who joined the live stream, you know that I was in a bit of pain because I had a minor operation. I had something knocked out, like a filling knocked out, and had to get replaced. That happened on Friday of last week. Today and yesterday, I have been in a tremendous amount of pain. And if you've ever had a tooth pain before, like it's in my head, it's in it's a little swollen here, but I'm not like there's nothing. I looked inside my mouth that doesn't look like anything crazy. I just called the dentist, so I'm waiting for them to call me back to figure out what needs to happen next. If there's some kind of medication I can take, or some kind of antibiotic, just to make sure everything's okay. I just wanted people to know that up front that I am like fighting through a tremendous amount of pain. I did take some aspirin a little while ago, and I've been basically popping aspirin like M&Ms. But again, let's not get crazy with it. Within the recommended doses, obviously. That's what I'm just saying. I've taken more aspirin today than I have the entire year because I never take aspirin. Okay, it is an unbearable amount of pain that I'm in, and I just wanted people to know that up front because. If I do cut the session short today, I want people to understand that that's the only reason why. I never cut sessions short, for the most part, but I will have days where I get sick and I'm not able to be here. But I just want people to understand the dedication that I'm putting into this because I am still in a tremendous amount of pain and I'm still here every single day. And I'm going to keep pushing and keep fighting for that. And, as long as that I'm able to continue to, as long as I'm alive, I'm going to keep making music. It's part of who I am, okay? It's not just something I do for fun. I very much, this is who I am. I cannot see my life without having music to be some part of it. And that's part of the reason why I do these sessions, to share my love of music with you guys, okay? Share my love of making music, and it's something that I want to make as part of my professional life with respect to what I'm also doing, what I was doing educationally, what I did with my studies, my undergraduate studies, and hopefully my doctoral studies. So, I really, really enjoy this stuff, guys, and I just wanted you to know the dedication I'm putting in to be here, but I also wanted you to know that in the event that I do cut this session short today, it is because I can no longer tolerate whatever pain I'm in, and aspirin is no longer sufficient, which is why I'm waiting on a phone call from the dentist to see if there's any other medication that I can get, some kind of antibiotic, maybe something that's more of like a numbing agent, some kind of mouthwash of some sort. So I don't have to deal with this pain, because it's a lot. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get through this. We're going to get through these things together, and I'm thankful that you're here. I'm thankful that I was able to be here today. Let me go over my spiel real quick. Guys, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build, and this is what I'm trying to do. For those of you who have never joined the channel before, this channel is about 4 things. It's hard to tell because the third thing, the most important thing, hasn't really come through fruition at this moment in time, but hopefully over the next couple of days it'll happen. I keep saying that, but it's never been more true. Number one, the first 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 parts. The first part is about me, is about practicing. It's about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so that we can get better as a collective. Get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the virtuoso, to the expert, and then on to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And we will accomplish that through our practice session, which is scheduled as follows. We're doing warm-ups, scales, chords and voicings, chord progressions, as well as different licks of the week and different cover songs to help us get to the next level. We're going to use those things and immediately implement those right into the second part, which is the improvisational section, where I will improv on the channel, and you will get to sit on your throne of judgment and judge me for those things. Now, obviously, I don't have 50 screens, Zoom screens, where other people can improv with me at the same time, or I can unmute certain people and then just have them solo over the track or create their own stuff or whatever. So basically, on the live stream, it'll just be me soloing and working on improvisational stuff. You get to judge that. And it's my hope at a certain point you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you will record yourself playing. You will upload that to YouTube. And hopefully, with your permission, you'll send me the link and allow me to use that on a live stream so we can show your video, or at least talk about your video. And we can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using the similar or the same backing track, and what we can do as a collective to get better. All these things are obviously in a collective effort to get better. All these things are in service to the third thing, which is what I talked about earlier, the thing I haven't really promoted so much yet because I haven't really done too much of this yet, but it's to create the best music I can. All these things are in service to me creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X, using my understanding and my knowledge of music theory and my understanding of the guitar and the fretboard to create the best music I can, whether I'm singing, whether I'm songwriting, whether I'm just writing guitar parts, using my guitar as my principal source of inspiration or my principal instrument on every single track. 100% of the music I'll be putting out will be for me to get better as a producer, so beatmaker / songwriter, what have you. All the things like that, once I finish with those things, I'll go right into 90% of the stuff will be music that I'm creating for myself. And the other 10% will be music I'll be creating for other individual people. The other 10% will be split in two parts. Music that I create for individual artists, and the other part will be music I create for short films, which will be good because it'll add a little bit of dexterity, mental dexterity to my creative process, because creating music for movies is not the same as how you create music for songs that people listen to. It's just not the same mixing process. It's not the same mastering process. And in my personal opinion, it's not the same creative process. It comes from a different creative place. But again, that's just an opinion. That last part's just an opinion thing. So, and finally, when people don't watch the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sort of sounds good to you guys, go ahead and like and comment, subscribe to the channel. I should mention that when people don't watch the channel, I do save all these videos so that people can watch them later. But when people do watch them, then I can see their comments in real time and make those changes accordingly in real time. So again, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Okay, I'm just going to ask you to do the next two things, which are kind of important. The importance of the next two things. Okay, so number one, if you'd like to donate to the channel, I'll add a link of that in the description or in the chat section of the video, but it's in the description of every single video. You can donate to the channel by donating to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as $1 to the channel or more if you'd like to. But again, if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can do the second way, which is an indirect way of helping out from a financial perspective of the channel, which is getting involved in cryptocurrency. Now, I have 4 cryptocurrency centralized exchange platforms on which I trade regularly. I have referral links to all of those. When you use my referral links to sign up for any of those channels, provided that you are in a region that's eligible and provided that you are age eligible, you can sign up using the referral links that I have. And the companies, when you sign up using my referral links and you spend $50 or more, the companies or these centralized exchange platforms will offer you perks and benefits, like $20 cash back or $100 off of trading fees, whatever it may be. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the platform, that's how it helps out with the platform. Okay, so again, it's not you that would be giving me money. It would just be the company that would be giving me perks, or they would be sharing perks that they would offer you. In turn, they would be offering to me. And I would be using those perks to help myself accumulate more in cryptocurrency. And then I'd be able to reinvest it back into my channel. Okay, and again, I'm spending 15 to 20% up to $100 back in my channel, as I did last year. And finally, the last thing I'd like to say is, if you signing up for me or helping me out with the channel in the freest way possible is as simple as subscribing to me across all the other platforms. I'm not only on YouTube, I'm also currently on Facebook. I'm also currently on Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. Now, obviously, I'm not as active on Twitch or TikTok as I am on the other channels. However, if you would like to get involved with these other channels, helping me grow my YouTube channel will be very helpful if you sign up for those other platforms, because helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. I need just a second here just so I can make sure I can see what's going on here. I made the mistake of not keeping open another device the other day when my computer just randomly decided it was just going to shut down and it wasn't going to work in the way that I wanted it to. It just did its own damn thing, which is usually what my computer just do. Well, me and technology, I just think it's just a general thing. Whenever I get involved with technology, my technology just kind of has a mind of its own, so it does whatever the hell it wants. So, yeah, with that being said, guys, I just want to say thank you for being here. Again, I wanted to apologize wholeheartedly for saying that there's a possibility I might cut the session short. Again, I am dealing with some incredibly painful teeth issues, as I was dealing with yesterday. And so I just want people to understand that if I am not able to stay here through the course of the entire live stream episode, I just want people to understand why. I'm dedicated. I'm here. Okay. I have not missed a session. Today's a very important day for me personally because today's also a day that I quit smoking about 5 years ago, give or take. And I don't know if it's 5, it's about 5 years ago. And so today's the day that I remember this, the day that I quit. So it's been a pretty good day. So yeah. So I mean, outside of that, I wish it was just I was in less pain. But unfortunately, we all don't get to, you know, we have our good days and our bad days. We just do. So with that being said, we're going to get started here in a second. I'm just going to go ahead and copy the link to my Ko-fi account in the description of this video. So that way you guys can have it. And then I'm going to copy and paste the Instagram links I have in here, which are the links that we're going to probably be working on today. It's my hope if we can get that far into the session. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I really don't. I mean, no disrespect for those of you who wanted to be here. And again, my sincere apologies if I'm not able to stay the entire session. But here we go. There we go with that. And then I'm going to just go ahead and copy and paste this stuff into the channel. And then we can get started here, okay? We'll start with the warm-ups as we always do, obviously. I'm going to try to get, let's see if I can copy something. I'm going to try to give you guys my best effort today. I really am. If I can't make it, if I'm struggling too hard, I will end the session just because it's senseless pain. It's not like, you know, like, oh, I had a really tough workout, my legs are sore. No, it's like crippling. It is a crippling pain. Like, I was in my bed like literally last night, just like not good. Got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep here and there. You sleep an hour, you wake up an hour, you're in pain. You go back to sleep for 30 minutes, you're in pain. Like, it's the worst. So, but enough complaining. We're gonna get to work, guys. Those are the licks of the week. It said error. I don't know why it said error. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Let's get started, guys. I noticed that the volume was a little bit too heavy yesterday, so I'm going to try to make sure that I make a good effort not to turn the volume down. I do have the metronome up today, which is great, so I don't have to go on to Google and check that thing out again. Check that thing. Check that thing. So we're at 70 beats per minute. We're going to start working on the alternate spider picking exercise, where we work on the technique of making sure we keep our fingers down. So let's go. That was by far and away the best one I've ever done at that particular tempo. That's number one by far and away. No muffin topping, so I didn't have any of my fingers bleeding over onto the other strings. I didn't have a brain buffering situation. I guess it just takes a really terrible evening of sleeping to get things right, I guess. I don't know. Hey guys, so I just want to say thanks again for joining me today on the session. Yeah, I don't know why I turned off the metronome. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're doing the Bite of the Mosquito, John Petrucci Bite of the Mosquito style exercise, guys. Let's go. Finished with that exercise, we're going to do the alternate spider picking exercise from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Turn the volume up on this. I got to be careful with that because I think that's where I got into some hot water yesterday with the volume being up too high. We're gonna go right into the alternate spot, the chromatic tapping from the 1st to 16th fret. Let's go. Down before I forget. Now that we finished with that, guys, we're going to go right into the other exercise, which today we're obviously going to do the, we're going to do the 80, 90, and 100 beats per minute. We're doing the economy, selective picking, my bad, the selective picking exercise at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, and 100 beats per minute. Now, I've gone over this particular exercise before, again. Some of you remember what it is, some of you may not. But for those of you who do remember or don't remember what it is, I'm going to go over it just real quick so that you guys can see what it is. So again, you're going to selective pick. So selective picking is the alternation between, it's altering between alternate picking, basically, or just picking, normally picking, and or normal picking, and hammer-ons and pull-offs. Okay? So this exercise goes like this. All these are downstrokes. So you're going to downstroke, and then you're going to hit the index, tap with your index finger, and hammer on with your middle finger. And do the same thing on the A string. So it's going to sound like this. Then you're going to move up 1 fret for both fingers. Go. You're going to do that a second time. You're going to go back down and do that a second time. And then what you're going to do is you're going to switch immediately to your index finger and your ring finger and do the same thing. It's going to sound like this. Move up 1 fret and go. Do that a second time and then do the exact same exercise, or do the exact same thing with your index and pinky finger. We're just going to run through the exercise at 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, and 100 beats per minute so that you guys can see it. It's really not that hard. I'll try to yell switch, not yell. I'll try to say switch every time we're switching from one finger to another finger. So like when we go from middle finger to ring finger and from ring finger to pinky finger, I'll try to make sure I say the word switch so that you guys know that we're switching to those. So let's go. Time, but that's okay. We turn up the metronome to 90. Same exercise, 90 beats per minute, guys. Identical exercise, I should probably say. Guys, except we're going to take the tempo up to 100 beats per minute. Again, thank you so much for joining the chat, guys. I apologize that I'm a little bit under the weather with my whole toothache situation going on. I'm going to try to give it my best effort today, guys. I can't promise anything, but this is, I'm here. We're going to still keep working, okay? If you haven't done so already, it'd be really, really helpful to the channel if you can go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, or just like the video. Whatever you can do, whatever you feel is... whatever makes your heart content. Hopefully that would be liking the video at least. So let's go to the same exercise, guys. Selected picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. But I really like selective picking. It sounds really cool, and it's fun to do. It's super fun to do. Now that we finished that up, guys, what was I going to say? yeah, I guess we can go right into the scales. You know, this week we're starting with new scales. We're starting with the F sharp G flat major scale, followed by the G major scale at 105 beats per minute. At which point we're going to take the tempo Dionanda 5 beats per minute, go from 100 to 105 to 100 beats per minute. We're going to do their minor pentatonic equivalents of the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, following that up with the G minor pentatonic scale. Okay. Again, I'm sorry my enthusiasm isn't there at 100%. It's just, again, I'm just dealing with a crazy toothache situation. If I have to take a call, it's probably from my dentist, because I got to get some products from them to help numb all of this, whatever's going on here. It's a lot. I don't know if you guys have ever had a toothache, but it doesn't just hurt in the tooth. It reverberates all the way up into your cranium, and then all the way, like, you can feel it in the upper part of your back. It's the worst. It's the worst. So I apologize. I've taken a fair amount of aspirin today, obviously within the recommended limits. But, you know, as I don't take aspirin normally, like I rarely take aspirin or anything like ibuprofen, I rarely take it. If I had to guess, it's the first time this year, since January, I've taken aspirin. So that just goes to show you how little aspirin I take. So anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get right into the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. First position, guys. Still here. I want people to understand that. I'm still here. Face falling off, but I'm still here, okay? Second position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position. Oh no, we were at fourth. Fifth position, I'm sorry. F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position. F sharp, G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position at the F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. My God, man. I just want to say thank you for showing up today. I have to apologize to you, well, not to you personally, but to people in general. I'm dealing with like I was dealing with this yesterday, but I have like, I don't know how you describe it. I had a crown, not crown, a filling fall out, and I had to get a filling refilled the other day, and I am in a tremendous amount of pain. How I'm on this channel right now, I have no idea. I promised I'd be here every single day, so I'm like literally fighting through with every ounce of force I have left to make sure that I'm here doing this, because I promised I'd be here every single day, and that's one thing I've been consistent of. So I apologize if I'm like, if I'm not as animate, or if I'm not as excited as I am on regular days. Like the whole right side of my face is totally fucked. Like it hurts so bad. So I'm also waiting for a call from my dentist's office to try to get some kind of numbing agent. So I apologize for all. Yeah, man, it's really, really tough. That's why, like, yesterday it hurt a little bit, but today I didn't sleep much last night. It was like the worst. So I apologize for that. I'm here every single day. Like I said, I don't know if I can. Yeah, dude, I told you, like, I'm gonna be here. The biggest thing I haven't done is, like, the third thing is I always tell people about. It's like me posting music. That's the one part of this channel that I'm trying to get up to next, is trying to make sure that I'm posting the music that I need to post on a regular basis. And once I get that up, then the whole channel is going to kind of function the way that it's supposed to function. So that's like the one part, that one element I'm trying to get. I've been really trying to work with the Twitch thing, try to get that up, and then try to post other videos, as well as try to get my music up there as well. And last night I just said, screw this. I was in too much pain. So again, guys, I really apologize for that. I just wanted you guys to understand the situation. If I do at some point have to end the stream early, I'm here using every ounce of energy I have left to be here. So again, we're gonna finish up the scale with the 8th position of the F sharp G flat major scale, and then we're gonna go right into the minors to the G major scale. My bad. I just want to thank you guys for being here again. You guys are the best. I appreciate all of you, and again, I'm really, really sorry. This is the point. See, I knew I was going to get a phone call from my dentist. If you guys can give me a second here, I've got to hit this on pause. Oh shit! I accidentally hit the end button. Oh, maybe they'll call back. Hopefully they'll call back. We'll see. I'm going to keep putting that back up there, and I accidentally closed out of that because I got really nervous when I saw this phone call come up. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to put this on pause. The timing is crazy. Oui, bonjour. Bonjour. En fait, je vous appelle parce qu'en fait, j'avais trop de mal dans ma bouche à cause d'une... Je crois que j'ai eu je sais pas, une chirurgie, pas une chirurgie, mais j'avais des couronnes préparées pour ma bouche, c'était vendredi, je crois. Et hier et aujourd'hui, j'ai trop de mal. J'ai trop de mal. J'ai pris de l'aspirine aujourd'hui, mais je me demande s'il est possible, je sais pas s'il faut que je vous demande une ordonnance ou je sais pas quoi. Oui, oui. Oui, un peu, mais c'est plutôt, je sais pas, c'est comme un nerf. C'est juste la côté droit de mon visage, il est un tout petit peu gonflé, mais c'est pas le gonflage. En fait, c'est des maux de tête. Et c'est pas juste les maux de tête, ça rentre dans mon tête, dans mon crâne en entier, en fait. Vous voyez ce que je voulais dire? Ouais, c'est ça. Et dans l'épaule en plus. C'est affreux, quoi. Ah, ok. C'était juste, moi, je peux passer là dans, je sais pas, dans 1 heure et demie. Ah, super. Vous avez mon numéro de téléphone et tout ça? Super. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est ça. Ouais, si vous pouvez. Et vous pouvez à peu près me dire à peu près combien ça coûterait, parce que j'ai pas trop d'argent non plus. Ah, ah, ouais, ouais. Ah, ouais. Ah, ah, normalement, je suis chez le MGN. Ah, c'est super. Ah, j'ai trop de mal, j'espère que ça va marcher, parce que là, j'ai pris de l'aspirine. Et moi, c'est la première fois, c'est juste pour vous dire à quel point je prends jamais de l'aspirine. J'ai pris aujourd'hui pour la première fois cette année. Donc, voilà. C'est tout bon pour vous? Merci. Merci, bonne journée, madame. Au revoir. Au revoir. All right. I promise that will never happen again. This is a very, well, I can't promise that will never happen again. This has been just a weird day, guys. I apologize. Yeah, so I live in France. For those of you who care to find out, care to know, I live in France. I do speak French fluently. Um, and yeah, I speak English fluently too. Isn't that weird? Because I grew up in the States and I am American. So I apologize for that. That was the doctor who was giving me the prescription for the numbing agent that I need to numb my face, because this is too much. Again, guys, I really apologize for this. I'm going to keep working through these exercises. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'm going to power through this today. And thank you for your energy, guys. Let's keep it going, okay? Wakefoot, you're the best, man. I appreciate you for being here. It's really encouraging for me to see people who want to be as dedicated as I do to this craft. I just want people to understand, like, again, this is another part of the process, another reason why I let people in on these live streams, is because not just because I want you to see the practice, I want you to see the dedication that people like me are putting into their craft, so that you can join it too. You see all these people on the internet doing all these great things, but you never see what they put into it. This is kind of inviting you guys into that process, that even on days that are totally shit for me, I'm going to be here because I love doing this, okay? So I appreciate y'all. Let's get right back into these exercises, guys. I have to reopen that thing. That was stupid of me because I accidentally closed the metronome. I Google this. There we go. And online metronome. Here we go. Again, the metronome that I'm using, because I'm using the online, I'm using a click track online. I just use the Google metronome. It's just, you type in online metronome in Google. That's what I use for the live stream. It's just easier for the time being. I wish I had that one metronome that my band director used to have when I was in high school, because it had this guy with his voice on it. It would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it was always really fun to listen to. Shit. So yeah, we're at 105 beats per minute. We're going to start with the G major scale, guys. Okay, let's see if I can get the G major scale going here. I'm going to reopen this thingamajig right here. Shout out to all of you guys who, probably on this channel at least, shout out to all of you guys who speak more than one language. I know learning a language, I was so terrible at learning languages, but I still am. I just, have to do it to survive. Anyway, let's get it going, guys. We're at 100 beats per minute, 105 beats per minute. We're doing the G major scale, first position. Let's go. position, G major scale, guys, 105 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Third position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute, guys. Let's get it going. Sixth position, G major scale, guys, at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. If you haven't done so already, that'd be really helpful if you could go ahead and like and comment on the channel. If you want to subscribe too, that'd be really helpful. Thanks for being here, guys. You're the best, man. I gotta give you a shout out too, man. Bro, you're the best. You get 100s today, bro. Thank you so much. We're going into the seventh position of the G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Encouragement are really helping me get through these exercises, guys. I really appreciate y'all. Considering the pain I'm in, for those of you who were there for whatever that was. Anyway, G major scale, 8th position, octave position. Let's go. 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Right. finish that up, we can take the tempo down to 100 beats per minute. Dio Nanda. 105 beats per minute. From 105 to 100 beats per minute, we're going to get started with the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale. Lego. Second position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go, guys. Fourth position, G major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Position, F sharp, G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. The sixth position or the octave position of the F sharp, G flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. To the final scale, which is the G minor pentatonic scale, before we get right to define the notes and the chords, which we're doing my favorite chords today, obviously the augmented and diminished chords, and we'll see if we can go further than that. We're going to try to keep pushing through these exercises, guys. Again, I apologize for the I just apologize for the pain I'm dealing with today. There's a lot going on in my mouth. There's some surgery going on here, and I'm just in a lot of pain, so I apologize. I wish I had another excuse outside of that, but that's all that it is. Like, the whole right side of my face is in so much pain. The aspirin helps, though. So, thanks for being here, guys. G minor pentatonic scale. Let's go. Second position, G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. beats per minute. Let's go. This is the fifth position, my bad. Fifth position of the G minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position of the octave position of the F D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now that we finished with those chords, we're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. So we don't need the metronome for this section, guys. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and like and comment on the channel. If you could, give me a little thumbs up. It's very helpful. I apologize for the state I'm in because of the issue I've got going, the dental issue I got going on here. I'm just in a lot of pain, and I apologize. So let's get going, guys. Okay? Still here, still fighting. Still a gladiator of music. Let's go. Now that we finished that, we're going to play Find the Note. Obviously, this week, the note that we're trying to find is the G note. Again, if you remember what we were talking about yesterday, if you're trying to find any note, we already know that in standard tuning, which is the tuning that we'll be playing on the guitar, standard tuning, we know that we are in E, A, D, G, E, E. So we have a general idea of all the notes, at least the initial notes on the guitar. From there, we can find every single individual note. We know if you're trying to find a note that is below the 12th fret, or if you're trying to find a note that's above the 12th fret, and you know the note below the 12th fret on the same string, if you add 12 to that number, you find its octave position on the same string above the 12th fret. Similarly, if you know the note, if you know the fret position of the note above the 12th fret on the same string, if you subtract 12 from it, you'll find its lower octave equivalent. So, for the G note, we know that G is on string 3, so 12, or is on fret 3. You add 12 to that number, and you get 15. So we got 3 and 15 on the bottom E string, which gives us 3 and 15 on the top E string. Back to 3 and 15 on the lower E string. Then when we go to the A notes, I want to say that we're at 10 and 22. Yep. Again, you get 10, you get 12 to 10, and you get 22. You subtract 12 from 22, and you get 10. See? Simple math, guys. Now we're going back to 3 and 15, or 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. And when we go to the B string, what were we at yesterday? So 7, 8. 8 and 20 on the B string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then back to 3 and 15 on the top E string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. Then we're going to go to the D string. We're at 5 and 17 on the D string. Now back to the 10 and 22 on the A string. Back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. Then we're going to go to the top E string. We're almost done here, guys, with this. go back to the 8 and 20 on the B string. Then when we go to the G string, we know that it's open 12. You had 12 because open we consider 0. If you had 12 to that number, you had 12 to the open string number, you get 12. You subtract 12 from 12 and you get 0. So you get an open string. Then back to 5 and 17 on the D string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the A string. And finally back to 3 and 15 on the bottom E string. There we go. Now we're going to get right into the chords, guys. The chords these are the easier chords for me. I'm going to try to fight through this pain so that we can finish up today's thing, but if I'm unable to, guys, I just want you to know this ahead of time. I'm really sorry about it. I don't know if I can continue to get through these exercises, but I'm going to keep fighting until I just can't take it anymore. So hopefully that will mean I can finish the session as promised. So we're going to do the, I got to go to the G flat. Again, these are going to be written as G flat, and we know that sonically G flat and F sharp are sonically identical, okay? In the book, they've only written them as G flat because G flat, and if they're sonically identical, it means their chord shapes and their positions are identical. It means the chords are identical. So we're going to get right into the diminished chords and the augmented chords, which are my favorite because they are easy as fuck to do. And when I say that they're easy as fuck, I mean that it's just because specifically their chord shapes are basically identical throughout the whole thing, which makes it very easy, especially on days like today when I am feeling like absolute, and this is no lie, dog shit. We can get through these exercises without having to do too much extra work. They're important things to memorize. Okay, obviously some things to memorize are going to be much easier than other things, and the diminished and augmented chords just happen to be the easier of the chords to memorize. The other ones are hard, okay? That is what it is. Those of you still here, shout out all of you for being here, for continuing to stay here, for continuing to support me, even though I can barely talk. Let's get right to it, guys, so that I can finish up these exercises without too much trouble. Let's see if we can get this going, okay? Well, with the G diminished chords, we're doing the melody chords, we're doing the F sharp, G flat diminished chords, melody chords, inside chords, rhythm chords, bottom 4 string chords, followed by the F sharp, G flat augmented chords. Same thing, and then we'll go to the G major chords, okay? This is boring shit, guys. I know, I get it, but this is such a necessary part of learning guitar. It is. Knowing chords and having them memorized is one of the most, if not the most important thing you can do. Let's go to these inside chords. It sounds a little something like this right here. Now the rhythm chords. I love this. This is, I mean, on a day like today, it's so necessary. It's so necessary to have just a break between the harder stuff and my bad, guys. Let's go. Let's go again. And finally, the bottom 4 string chords. I'm just cutting through these like a hot knife moves through butter, which is great for me. Now the G flat augmented chords. We're going to start with the outside chords that sound like this. Now the inside chords. Now what's beautiful about these, again, what I love doing this with this, guys, what I love about this is that the augmented chords, when you know the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and the melody chords are identical in shape. The difference is when you're playing the inside chords, you're obviously going to play every single note except for the bottom two, except for the E strings, the outside E strings. When you play the rhythm chords, you're going to just add a pinky to that following, to this bottom E string, and then when you play the bottom 4 string chords, you're obviously, because you bar off the G and the B string, you're going to just lift up your pinky, and you're just going to play the G string as opposed to barring off the G and the B string, okay? I'm going to make that make sense right now, okay? There are only 2 chords for this right now. I guess on this one, there should be more than 3, 7, and 11. So this is what the first one sounds like on the inside chords. So they didn't show this one in the book. I don't know why, because you should be able to play this. Now right here. Now with the rhythm chords, you're just going to add that pinky to this fret right here. So it's going to sound like this. Now let's go right into the bottom 4 string chords. And as I said before, your index finger, instead of barring off your G and your B string, you're just going to take you're going to lift up your finger so that it's not playing the B string. you can leave it down so it is technically muffin and topping that bottom string because it helps you mute that string, and you want that to mute that string, okay? So with the augmented chords, guys. It's that simple. Moving through diminished and augmented chords is very simple. I think it's my favorite, especially on days like today where I am just totally under the weather. This makes things so much easier for me as somebody who's working on stuff. So these are the diminished chords. We're going to work on these a little bit. This one's a weird one because apparently, okay, I've never played that one before. Okay, that's a weird one. Diminished chords. Oh, there are a bunch here. Okay, so the G melody chords are a bunch. Okay, so this is apparently what it's supposed to look like. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of variations of this one. So, I probably spoke too soon then. See right here? Okay. So apparently you go like and down here and here and here. Should have gone here first. And here. Then here. Let's go again. Okay, I think I get it. It's right here. Then we're going to go here. Then here. And here. Then here. And here. And here. And here. Okay. And this one isn't that hard because the chords are identical. Not identical, but they're similar. And you go here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Then here. Let's go one more time. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. And here. And here. And here. And here. I'm going to go back down. Then we're going to go here. Then here. And here. And here. Then here. Then here. I'm thoroughly impressed that I was able to make it through that one. I did not see that many chords coming. Personally, I did not see that coming. Let's get right into the inside chords. G diminished inside chords, guys. Just go again. Back down. Again. Again, one more time. One more again, guys. Let's go back up again. And we're climbing. We're climbing again. And we're going back down. And right here. Now we're going to go right into the rhythm chords, G diminished rhythm chords. Guys, thank you so much for being here, guys. If you're still here, thank you. Shout out you. Let me go ahead and give you guys this again. Give you guys shout outs. Hundreds for shout outs. Thanks, guys. If you haven't done so already, as I ask everyone to do, if you could just go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. I am literally like suffering through this today because of all the pain I'm in right now for the dental work I had done the other day, because I've knocked out a filling that was not great. Anyway. Let's go again, like. Let's get to the bottom 4-string chords. Let's go again, guys. I hope so, man. I really like those chords. Those are beautiful chords. Diminished chords and augmented chords I really find really great. Diminished chords, one of my favorite things about them is I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo growing up, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. The diminished chords are Scooby-Doo chords. If you've ever watched the old versions of Scooby-Doo, the old versions like the ones that were done in the 60s and 70s, like the ones that are the greatest ones in my opinion, you know that the diminished chords are that. Like when you hear this, I can hear the word, I can hear Shaggy screaming zoinks in my head. Like, you know that those are Scooby-Doo chords. That's one of my favorite things about diminished chords. It reminds me of Scooby-Doo. And well, Scooby-Doo specifically, but Hanna-Barbera, shout out to that company making all those cartoons. They're the best. Anyway, we're going to finish up with the G augmented chords, guys. And then I'm going to go try to fight through the pain to try to get through these other exercises. So If you haven't done so already, I would really love for you guys to like the video. If you could, it just helps with the priority and the algorithm. So thanks, guys. Let's get right with the G augmented chords. My bad. Right into the the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords, and as you can tell, they're all basically identical. Okay, appreciate that. I wish I knew how to like these comments, but I'm gonna give you 100. Thanks, Weakfoot. You're the best, man. Anyway, let me see if I can do this. Shout out you. Do your dance. Again, so we're going to start with these inside chords, which are like this. So the inside chords would be... Let's get right to the bottom 4 string chords. It sounds like something like this right here. Oh, the rhythm chords, my bad. Like this. Guys, that's all for the chords we have for today. I'm thankful that we got through those chords. I might actually finish this whole thing, and I'm feeling confident that despite all the medical issues I've been dealing with today, I am really excited to say that there's a good possibility I may be able to finish the stream. Let's see if we can work on this exercise from Antonio Visadio. We're at the lick of the week section. I don't know if I posted these. Just make sure. Let me see if I did. I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. This one's the one from Antonio Visadio. So this is what it sounds like. We're going to run through it a couple times. Okay, so we know what this is. It sounds like this. And on to the Mellow Days music one. Just something I was going to post yesterday, but as I am in an excruciating amount of pain, I didn't even fucking think about it, guys. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about it. It's the reality of it. I've been in so much pain. Oh my god. It's awful. Because it's not just a pain, it's just like a pain and localized pain. Like it goes like, if you've ever had an issue with a tooth or something involving your mouth whatsoever, that pain will shoot up into your like brain, like your skull, and you can feel it like all here. So it's not just like here. So it's anyway. It's frustrating, but at the same time, it happens to the best of us, obviously. I'm not saying I'm the best of us, but I'm saying it just happens to everyone. Metronome. 75 beats per minute. We're going to work on this a few times. Close out of this one, and we're going to work right on the ABC Polyphia riff. I don't really want to today because I'm in a foul fucking mood because of just my energy is just terrible. Yeah, and all those stuff. Anyway, let's get right to it. I'm going to work on it because as much as it sucks, I'm having one of those days. you know, you just got to keep pushing through it, guys. I don't know what to tell you. There's no substitute for boneheaded practice. And if I'm not exemplifying what I'm saying by pushing through the pain, pushing through situations like this, then I'm lying to myself. Not just lying to you, I'd be lying to myself. So I'm here on a day where I'm not only don't want to be here, I'm not well. My face is killing me right now. So if I'm going to continue to tell you guys to come to be here on practice with me, I better damn sure try to make it here myself. You know what I mean? So knock on wood that this doesn't have to be an ongoing thing as far as the pain goes. It's too much, but let's get right to it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Alright, I'm going to keep the tempo at 110 beats per minute, and we're going to work on the solo before we get right into the backing tracks, guys. I may make it through this whole session. That's crazy. This is crazy. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, I'm good to go. Alright, well, I'm going to take this off. We don't need the metronome anymore, and I don't need to close out of that metronome. I'm going to finish up with these backing track, guys. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for being here. I'm so sorry for the state of that I'm in. I'm in a tremendous amount of pain due to the nature of dental work that I had done a couple days ago. Like, not just, I've swollen, basically I'm just in a ton of pain because there's like some nerve situation going on where I feel it in my brain, I feel it in my skull, and I feel it in my back, and it's just terrible. I'm trying to string together sentences, but it's like not even working. But I just wanted to be here today, guys, because I made a promise to myself that I would be here every single day, and I promise you guys. And if I'm not here on the days where I know that I can be here, even if I'm in pain, it just diminishes what I'm trying to do here, which is to show consistency. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this session, and I'm going to get right into these backing tracks. If you would like to follow along with me, the backing tracks are also located in the playlist section of my account. My page, my channel. So let me get right into the 6-minute track first. We're going to do the 6-minute track first. These are all in G major. This is G, D, E minor, and C. So. Well, that didn't end the way I wanted it to, but I'm lucky that I'm here today. Lucky that I've been able to be here and to get here every single day, and it's my hope that I will be able to continue that. Tradition's not the right word, but that commitment is probably the better way to say it. The commitment that I had to making sure that I'm here every day and doing the best job I possibly can. Me showing my commitment is the best way to get people to continue to stay and hopefully like the channel, and showing you that there is a difference, that you can make a difference with every single practice that you do. So we're going to finish up with this last track here. I'm not even going to take the time to go over my spiel at the end, really. Actually, I might. We'll see. E minor and then E. So this one just changes the C and the D. So instead of playing G, D, you're playing G, C, E minor, and then D. So. that didn't end the best way that I wanted it to, but it was pretty good overall. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in a tremendous amount of pain. It is really annoying. I had taken some aspirin, and I think things are going to be okay. So it's just annoying. I was in the same situation yesterday. I had an issue with something I knocked out of my tooth the other week, and it is what it is. But shout out to all you guys who were able to join me today. And if I didn't prove it to, well, if you understood the pain that I was going through, if you understood how dedicated I am to try to build this thing, you'd understand why I'm here today. Why I continue to be here every single day, why I continue to push forward on these things. This is very important to me. I really love this, and I really want to make this the best channel I possibly can. Not just the channel, but I want to make my music the best. I want people to join the channel because I do the best things that will help, not only help people, but also I can create the dopest stuff I possibly can. So with that being said, I wasn't going to go over my spiel, but I'm going to do it because it's the end, and I made it through the whole session, and I'm pretty fucking proud of myself. I'll be honest with you. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who are confused about what I'm trying to build, the channel is about 4 things. And the first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about the live stream is broken down into 2 parts: the practice session and the improvisational session. The practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, and us practicing together, so that we can get better as a collective. The second thing that would include obviously the warm-ups, the scales, the chords, the chords and voicings, the licks of the week, as well as cover songs and strumming patterns and different picking patterns. All of those things to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The second thing that the channel is about, it's about the improvisational stuff. It's about me creating the best improvisational music that I possibly can, me soloing over tracks that I find on the internet, and hopefully you being able to sit there and sit on your throne of judgment and judging me for all the things that I need to do to get better. So I ask that you guys can help me out with that by just letting me know what you think about what it is that I'm trying to do. And again, or what I'm doing with my improvisational stuff. And it's my hope at a certain point that you will feel comfortable and confident enough to where you will post your own videos of you using backing tracks that I have in the playlist section of my account, so that you can create the best music you can for yourself too. And hopefully that we can talk. You can send me a link to the stuff that you've uploaded. And give me permission to use it on the channel, so we can talk about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard using the same song, and how we can attack the fretboard differently, different influences that can help us get better at that. And the third thing is basically taking all those skills that we have and creating the best music we possibly can in Logic Pro X. That's for me to create the best music I possibly can, creating music that I'm creating for myself, using my guitar as my principal source of inspiration or my principal instrument on every single track. Should be posting regularly and every single day, which I have not done, but again, that's what the channel's about. I'm trying to build on that as well. And finally, what I was going to say is that, 100% of the music that I'll be creating will be music for me to obviously get better. The other 90% will be music I'm creating for myself personally. The other 10% will be split into the parts of music that I'm creating for other individuals, as well as music that I'm creating for other people who are trying to create, let me see if I can phrase it. The other music that I will be creating will be music that I'm creating for other individuals who are who are looking for artists, or artists who are looking for new music, and people who are working in the short film industry who are looking for new music to make for their albums or make for their videos and things of that nature. I'm gonna get through this, guys. I swear, it's the pain that's really kicking in right now. Give me a second here. Jeez, it's too much. And finally, when people don't watch the channel, I sort of save these videos and all the videos that I have up here because it sort of serves me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if any of that sounds good to you guys, I ask that you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's very helpful to the channel, and it's at no cost to you. If you'd like to help out the channel by paying or by giving a donation to the channel, you can do so. It's the second thing, which is you can donate to my Ko-fi account. That's ko-fi.com/MuzzyMcGee. The link is not only available in the chat section, it's available in the description of every video, and you can donate as little as €1 to the account should you decide that that's something you want to do. The second thing is, if you want to donate indirectly to the channel, you can use my referral links to cryptocurrency websites to sign up for those, and you can use my referral links, and you spend $50 or more on any of those platforms. They will offer you perks and benefits that they will in turn offer to me, and as I'm using those, 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the channel, that's how it helps out. Again, you got to be regionally eligible and age eligible to sign up for cryptocurrency. And this isn't a financial channel. I'm not a financial expert, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, but I enjoy trading crypto. I do it every day. So, lastly, the easiest way to help out with the channel, the freest way to help out with the channel, obviously, is to subscribe to me across all platforms. Subscribing to me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitch, and on TikTok is the easiest and freest way to help me grow my YouTube channel. and help me grow my YouTube channel, obviously will help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I made it through today's practice session. I did it beat up, hurt, broken, and I'm still here. And I'm thankful that you guys were able to be here with me. I hope that you will excuse me for the pain that I'm in today, and that the exercises didn't go 100% to 100% the best way they could, but I am still here. I made it through the entire session, and that's my hope, that I will still be here every single day. There are going to be issues like this that will happen in the future. They just will. We're human beings. We get sick sometimes, and it happens. Sometimes I will not be able to be here today. I fortunately found the time, found the effort, found the energy to make it here. And it's my hope that you guys will continue to join me on all these sessions. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, guys. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build. And I hope that you'll join me every single day. And I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. With your help, it can happen more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye.